When you hear that 7 military officers have joined the NMS, I mean, that is really, really concerning. And then when you go ahead and find a government that is evicting 5,000 people during a time of a pandemic and in a county or a city that has so many numbers of infected COVID-19 people, then you really wonder who is making decisions. Are they really using any common sense, or is common sense no longer common anymore? But I'll have to agree with Senator, I believe, Abshiro, who stated that a big part of the problem is that the level of impunity in this country. So that anybody can do anything and just tomorrow get away with it. We keep crying with my friend here, my friend Senator Mutula, about Solai. We've pushed so much, we've done so, we keep trying, but nothing seems to give because of the level of impunity. In my county the other day, we have some millers, they're actually called Mombasa millers, where they had leased some railway land and have a lease for another 8 years to go, where the county government can just come in and burn everything down and repossess the land, despite having a legitimate lease. So it sort of seems that across the country, the level of impunity is just insane. And because nobody is ever personally held liable, then I think that that is why they'll do whatever they need to do. I'm also, just from a little research here, it seems that there was even a court order about for these 5,000 people whose houses were demolished. So when the government is evicting in contempt of a court order, then really there is a problem. But this keeps happening. We've seen the contempt of court orders time and again, nothing happens. We talk here, we keep moving on, and nothing really happens. And that is why they keep doing this, evicting families with children at a time of a pandemic, at a time when it's so cold outside that even in your own house, you're cold when you're inside the house. And I can only imagine what it must be like for these families outside. But also we have the Ministry of Health's guidelines at this time where people are supposed to stay home. So when it's the same government destroying homes and people are thrown out, then it just begs the question as to what really is going on. And I also agree with the other senator who said that maybe we should go out there. Sometimes I think it helps, as much as we may not see the benefit or a resolution immediately. I think it helps to show that even though COVID is around, we have not suspended oversight. And thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, finally, Senator.
Other senator who said that maybe we should go out there. Sometimes I think it helps, as much as we may not see the benefit or a resolution immediately. I think it helps to show that even though COVID is around, we have not suspended oversight. And thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, finally, Senator.